What is up, y'all? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Goods XY. Man, listen, man. Today we talking about Terrence Howard, man. Terrence Howard recently did an interview, and on this interview, on this podcast, he basically is saying that he don't care what nobody gotta say. He don't care what nobody have to say about anything. If you been to a Diddy party, you been effed. Dog, crazy work. That's what Terrence Howard is saying, and he's standing on it, man. So let's watch this real quick. This is crazy.
When you give up your manhood, I've never seen somebody recover from it.
Damn, yo, we starting this crazy already. My man said, "When you giving up your manhood out the gate with it, golly."
All the people that went to the puffy parties. That was all the people that did all those things thinking that there was never going to be a consequence for what they were doing. Got punked out and pimped out by some greater desire. You shouldn't have a greater desire than being a man.
Pimped out is crazy. These some crazy allegations, my guy. This shit is wild. Hold on. This shit is insane, bro.
So I believe that's a big problem with a lot of the actors out there because they get fluid. And next thing you know, once you go fluid, it's gone. You don't have any foundation to pull yourself back from. So maintain your man card, no matter what.
Yo, this is wild because it's almost like saying when you in Hollywood, you gotta maintain your manhood because niggas gonna try you. That's crazy. That's crazy. And it's speaking from somebody that's in Hollywood. So Terrence Howard definitely a legend in the game when it comes to being an actor in this game. Like, he is legendary, right? He's been here. What is he talking about? Is it factual? Is he talking from experience? Like, he's seen this shit? Like, it's wild, man. This is crazy, man. I don't know, man.
Sorry.
No, I get it. So you see some guys struggling with that. You see Bieber struggling with that. You see some of these guys struggling with that.
They can't get it out of their head. They can't get it out of their head. The things that they did, no matter how they did it, whether they were drunk or high or whatever, you gave up your man card.
Yeah.
You need therapy. And that's the thing that hurts them the most. And so they end up on drugs, end up every way to try and get rid of any principles there are. And that's what the business does. And the women that trade their bodies to go and get the role, they get to the point where they have their Oscar, they have their money, but they don't have their dream. They don't have the soul that they started with. So it's like achieving don't mean anything.
That's an important point to look at too. I mean, we always look at like these celebrities, these artists, whatever the case may be, these actors, and we always look at them and we're like, y'all doing drugs? You overdosed on this, or you got this habit or whatever. Like, you never know what people are going through. Like, he could be right in this, saying that a lot of these people go through shit that they don't talk about, right? So when you're going through these things, the drugs might be the one thing that kind of like takes that like feeling away from you, the feeling of guilt or whatever they feeling. Like, you just never know. Like, people think money is like everything. Once you have money, like, you're super happy. Like, nah, ain't how it work, man. Money is like, it can make things better for you in life, quality of life, like the things you have access to, but that does nothing for like your well-being, your happiness, who you are as a person. Like, that shit will not erase things for you. If you a corny nigga, you just gonna be corny with money. Like, it is what it is. If you're a depressed nigga, you just gonna be a depressed nigga with money. That's just how it work, man. You know the saying, some people so poor, all they have is money. It's a bar. It's insane, man. People kind of got this vision, and I mean, that's an American thing. Like, people got this vision that money is the solution to every problem, when it really isn't. Because you might get all that money, and then it's like, then what? More money, more problems, man. B.I.G.
If I get all the Nobel Prizes from doing all of this, but in the process I have to trade out all of my integrity to do it so that they can stay in place, what benefit is that if I lose my integrity? You got to go in as a principal. And what we were brought in here as men. We produce 1,500 sperm per heartbeat for a reason, because the aggression is necessary. You don't trade that in, no matter what.
Did you ever have the opportunity where you got invited and you said no to it?
Hell yeah.
What was the consequences when you said no?
Puffy invited me for weeks, asking me to come and teach him how to, wanted me to be his acting coach.
Let's bring it back to Cat Williams, man.
Because P. Diddy be wanting the body, and you gotta tell him no.
Gots to tell Puffy no, man. No, I am not going. We not going for it, man. That's basically what he's saying here. You gots to tell him no. Now, did he, for whatever point, wanted to be an actor where he felt like he needed to contact Terrence Howard and be like, yo, teach me how to act? Okay, sir. Okay. Imagine that, bro. You go to teach Diddy how to act and you get there and this nigga not doing shit. He just trying to give you liquor and shit. You like, bro, I thought he was here too.
Go there and he's sitting around just looking. I'm like, okay, what's the material you want to work on? He's just looking at me. Then next thing you know, okay, hey, will you help me? I want to hear your music. So I come over there and I play the music. And he's sitting there just looking at me, like waiting. Okay. So then.
That's crazy. He tried the acting and then he tried the music. He was like, shit, the acting shit ain't gonna get this nigga. Let me get him with the music, man. You know, at this point, I got something that he need. I'm the music producer, exec, whatever. He might really be into that part. That's crazy.
And my assistant was like, you know, he wants to hang out with you next week. And I was like, for what? He's like, I think he's trying to fuck you.
Oh my God.
Oh my God. Yo. How your assistant tell you that, yo, you know what? Yo, I think that nigga trying to smash, bro.
Hey, yo, what the?
Golly, man. Hollywood is a crazy place. Hollywood is a crazy place, dog.
That's what my assistant said. I was like, oh, okay. Now I get it. So now no more communication. Now you know to be hands off with somebody. A number of producers come in to make the approach, and you threaten to punch them in the mouth, or threaten to knock their head off for talking to you like, or looking at you like you're a woman. You know, when you approach a real man about his masculinity, you're going to get a real reaction back. It's a difference when a guy walks in a room and when a man walks into a room. And a man don't take the same things that a guy will accept. So always be the man in the room. And that's always been my whole thing, and have lost businesses because I don't bend over in that way.
Hey, yo, what the?
I don't compromise. I don't play gay role. I don't kiss a man. I don't do that shit because the man card means everything.
Look, I do want to say, shout out to Terrence Howard, man. Shout out to Terrence Howard, man, for whatever happened. Shout out to Terrence Howard for holding it down, and telling himself like, yo, we like whatever you trying to do, we ain't doing that, dog. Shout out to Terrence Howard for that, man. That is a rough one, yo. Like, I mean, the thing is, like, with stories like this, how many of these stories got to come out before people start being like, you know what, something is kind of strange. Like, you know, like people talk and say, you know, well, you know, this person said this, but there's no proof of this and this. But how many people have to come out and say something was weird before people actually start to think like, okay, something might be weird? You know what I mean? I feel like everybody got stories, but they all got different accounts. Like, people have stories of being invited and not going. People have stories where they have been invited and they've gone and it was a little bit strange, but nobody comes out and says exactly what they saw, right? But I think Terrence Howard coming out with this on a limb, like just out of nowhere and being like, yo, I was at the party. No, not I was at the party, but they wanted me to go to the party. I ain't go. So shout out to Terrence Howard, man, for holding it down and just, you know, not giving in to whatever they wanted him to give into. That's crazy. That shit sound crazy. It sound crazy, man. Listen, y'all let me know how y'all feel about it, man. How y'all feel about Terrence Howard saying this? Do y'all believe him? Do y'all think Diddy had, you know, other motives when he was trying to get him to come teach him how to act, and then him wanting to listen to his music? What do y'all think it was, man? I think the way that Terrence Howard is talking about this, he's speaking about this in a place of, don't try me, nigga. Like, you know what I mean? Like, and I get that. As a man, like, if a nigga try you, bro, you gonna feel some type of way about it. So I get that. If you feel like somebody trying you, like, in a way that you don't like, I get it, bro. You gonna stand your ground. You gonna say what you gotta say. But coming out here and saying that shit is crazy, dog. But hey, y'all let me know how y'all feel about it. Do y'all believe it? Do y'all think it's cap? What y'all think, man? Let me know in the comment section, man. Listen, if you have not subscribed to the channel, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Violate that like button for your boy, because more content is on the way. You already know what it is. It's your boy Goods. BigZoeTV. Let's go.
Niggas acting bad, but somebody gotta do it. Got my foot up on the gas, but somebody gotta do it.